The following tutorial is on plagiarism and how to prevent it. What exactly is plagiarism? Plagiarism is the copying of another person's ideas or words and passing them off as if it was their own. Plagiarism can be intentional or accidental. In either case, it's still a serious offense. Plagiarism is not illegal, but it's considered unethical and is an example of stealing and academic dishonesty. There are 5 main types of plagiarism: direct plagiarism, paraphrasing plagiarism, accidental plagiarism, self-plagiarism, and patchwork plagiarism. First, let's discuss direct plagiarism. Direct plagiarism is the word-for-word copying of someone else's work without attributing proper credit to the original author. Paraphrasing plagiarism is the intentional copying of other authors' ideas and words and putting them into your own words without giving proper credit to the original author or work. Another form of plagiarism is accidental plagiarism. Accidental plagiarism is the unintentional failure to properly cite your sources and give credit to the original author. Another form of plagiarism is self-plagiarism, where you reuse something that you've already submitted and you copy it for another purpose. An example of self-plagiarism is completing a research assignment for a class and then reusing that same research assignment for another class. Our last example of plagiarism is known as patchwork plagiarism. Patchwork plagiarism involves copying pieces of text and putting them all together into a patchwork of different copy texts without giving credit to all the authors. In order to do research, you must search what other authors have found in the past. That is part of your research experience. It is completely acceptable to borrow ideas and use information from other authors' work, but you must learn how to properly give credit to those authors. There are different styles and guidelines that provide rules when you are borrowing information from other authors. For the remainder of this tutorial, I will provide examples on how to prevent plagiarism using the style guide of the American Psychological Association, also known as APA. Preventing plagiarism is very easy. According to the APA style guide, if you borrow the ideas or the words of another author's work, you must give credit to the original author and the year of that source. For example, if you use the exact words of another author's research, you're allowed to copy that text. As long as you put quotations around the text, you can place the copy text into the body of your research paper. In the paper, you must include the last name of the author, the year, and the page number. That is known as an in-text citation. Here is an example of how to properly use an in-text citation in the body of your paper. According to Smith being the last name of the author, the year 2018, and then the direct quote, "The sky is only purple on Fridays," and then after the quote, you would include the exact page number. So the 3 components of an in-text citation would be Smith, 2018, and page 10. In addition to providing an in-text citation, you must include the full reference at the back of your paper. In APA, the back of your paper is called references, or the reference list. Other citation styles call the back page works cited, bibliography, or endnotes. Here is an example of the book reference for the back of the paper cited in APA citation style. Finally, you might be doing research and wish to borrow another author's words, but this time you want to rewrite it in your own words. This is known as paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is when you use information from another author and you rephrase it in your own words. Like the previous example, to prevent plagiarism, you must give credit to the author, even if you paraphrase. You must include the author's last name and the year in the body of the text, but you're not required to include the page number. Here is an example of the same in-text citation as the previous example, except in this case, you're not using an exact quote, but you're paraphrasing. So the example would be Smith in 2018 found that on Fridays the sky appears purple. You'll notice that it is not required to put the page number where this information appears. Just like the previous example, you must also include the full reference of the book in the back of the paper. And that concludes our tutorial on plagiarism and how to prevent it. Thank you.